The 2022 Bassmaster Elite Series on the St. Lawrence River had just left. They launched in Clayton, and a majority of the guys ended up going out on the lake. And I heard the two big spots were Sackets Harbor and Fox Island. Those are two spots that I go to on a regular basis. I live in Sackets Harbor. We're on Horse Island, right where that guy won the Bassmaster. That Bassmaster Elite. Right here. There's still fish here. That was kind of cool. And then another one of my favorite spots is the shallow area up around Fox Island, which is the lake side of Cape Vincent. I was planning, it's in August now, because after the Elite Series left, the wind picked up and blew, and we had, the temperatures came way up. We're in the 90s every day now. The water temperature's through the roof. Wind's been blowing for 2 weeks straight. You couldn't get on the lake. Beauty, man. Today's the first day I've been able to get on the lake. And it's so hot, my plan was to go deep. And we're in August now. A couple of decent ones here, man. I want to go deep. But I can't. But I thought I'd, stop by Horse Island after I launched and check that out. I got there, and you know what? They were there. They were in shallow water on isolated boulders. I ended up doing well, and then I thought, well, why am I going to drive all the way out to Calf Island or something to do, deep water, 30 foot of water drop shot, try to see what's happening with that. Perfect, man. When they're shallow. Perfect everything, let me shoot over to Fox Island and check that out, because that area is similar. It's got about the same depth of water with the isolated boulders. Yeah, there's stinking fish everywhere, man. I came into this area, it's shallow, and there's rocks around here. Scanned around through threw a sinkhole around a bit. Nothing. I mean, it looked barren. And then as I'm getting ready to kind of weasel out of this area, they just start pouring out of the rocks. It's just a good bass right there. It's a good, healthy, beautiful bass. One of the big things that always trips me up is I get a preconceived notion of what I'm going to do. The night before I get excited, I get my navionics out and I'm planning out my day. This is what I'm going to do. And without even taking into consideration what the fish are going to be doing. So for once, I ended up, if the fish are shallow, I'm going to stay shallow. Oh, yeah. Bigger fish to catch than you. On the way back in, I get to the boat launch, put my power poles down, and then my power poles wouldn't come up. One of the hydraulic lines burst, and the power pole was stuck down, and I had a heck of a time. I had to jump in the water and took all I could to get that power pole up enough so I could at least pull it out of the ramp. And then I had to tie it off, drive home, and now we got parts on order and everything, and now I got the power pole bungee cord up. Not going to be able to use it for at least a week. And so that was nice. And then amongst all that, because I had to jump in the water, I took one of my favorite shirts off that one of my sons bought for me for my birthday. I've had it for years. Well, I left that in the boat, so on the drive home, the shirt blew out of the boat. So, as usual, I ended up breaking something and losing something. So, it's a normal day for me.